Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Kelly and Maria. It is our pleasure to have you here. And with Matias, we will share a piece of Mendoza with you. And we are very excited that eventually you will be coming and enjoying this beautiful landscape and experience that we can offer here at the Vines Resort and Spa. But before we do that, while I tell you a bit more about the vines of Mendoza, I would love you to open the wine that you have with you and start enjoying so you don't get thirsty, you know. So you will be having a rosé. We decided to start with a summer wine that we love, that is a Malbec rosé. And while you have a sip of these wines, and then I tell you more about these wines, I want to tell you more about the vines. So the vines is I would say, is the paradise for wine lovers. And actually it was founded by the two co-founders. They were, I mean, just, you know, in love with wine, and they came to Argentina. One of them is Michael Evans and Pablo Jimenez Really. Pablo is Mendocinian, Michael is from the States, and Michael came to Argentina in 2004 for vacations and never left. Actually, his house is among the vineyards here where we are located right now. And where we are here in Los Chacalles in Uco Valley. This is one of the top wine growing regions in Argentina. So if you want to grow quality, you are usually in one of the terroirs, we could say, of Uco Valley, and Los Chacalles in particular is fantastic. And they dreamt with the idea of sharing, you know, their passion and the possibility of becoming a winemaker with many people. And this is the way that the Vines of Mendoza was born. So back in 2007, the first vines were planted, and they started, you know, sharing this idea in the beginning with friends and family. And now we have 267 owners, private vineyard owners from all over the world. And this community is about that. It's about sharing the passion about wine, the possibility of owning a piece of land in Mendoza, growing the grapes, growing your wine, and making the wine in the style that you want. So that is a bit our spirit, is that you feel a vine grower and you feel a winemaker while you are here. And of course, all these owners and many people started to see that, I mean, we had to have a place to stay. And this is when in 2013, the Vines Resort and Spa was born. And they didn't want just a place. They wanted the best place to stay. And the Vines Resort and Spa is among, you know, all our vineyards. We have 1,500 acres. It is an amazing place, because when you are staying in one of our villas, 22 we have in total, it's amazing because you wake up and the first thing you see are the vines, you know, so you are part of the spirit and you feel among, you know, this beautiful industry that is so important in Mendoza. And the idea is that here in our resort, you breathe, you enjoy, you learn, and you can be part of our culture that is, of course, about wine, but also food. That's why Matias is today with us. It's our chef. He's Francis Malman's right hand, and we are here in Siete Fuegos.
In Siete Fuegos, yeah. Siete Fuegos is based in the base of the Andes, and this restaurant is called Seven Fires because our head chef, Francis Malman, uses 7 different techniques of fire to cook the different products. So in here behind us we have the grill or parrilla, we have our clay oven or wood oven, we have our cast iron, our little hell as well, and we have our caldero, our curanto, and our llama outside. So this is a beautiful place to work, but it's a beautiful place to enjoy the food and the wine and of course the
outdoors, right?
The outdoors activities is amazing.
We are very close to the Andes, so there are many activities that we can make along the year. If you like trekking, if you like enjoying the best sunrises and sunsets, it's incredible. Like, we are nature, wine, and food, I think it's always a great combination, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so I would love to, unless you have another question about the vines, but I would like to talk a bit about this wine in particular that you have. We decided to, I mean, when I was asked what wine we should have with this cooking class with the empanadas, I thought, I mean, to go with a wine by contrast. Why I'm saying that? Usually you have different ways to do the pairings. One of them is like if you have an empanada like Francis Malman's empanada, it's a big, juicy empanada,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, it's really, you have to taste this empanada. But I thought that the best way to go was with a wine that would clean and refresh our palate. You know, Malbec is our grape insignia, our flag wine in Argentina, and you can make so many different styles of Malbec. And this is a Malbec that was harvested specifically to make rosé. If you can see the color, it's a very light, you know, pinkish salmon color that is telling you that the wine will be, you know, delicate. But Malbec is, you know, a grape that usually gives you a very nice structure. And this rosé, different from maybe a Provence style, will give you also some nice body that together with the acidity will clean our palates and let us enjoy these fantastic empanadas we will learn how to cook today.